This video provides a cognitive and behavioral profile synthesized from over 30 naturalistic AI interaction sessions conducted from January to April 2026. This is a portrait, not a diagnosis. We begin with the essence, your operating system, described as a builder philosopher. This involves a cycle of broad scanning, seeing the system, building the framework, grounding in reality, acting decisively, and iterating. The profile identifies 5 defining features: escalatory planning, ground truth anchoring, dialectical integration, pragmatic philosophy, and adaptive maximizing. These signature cognitive behavioral features distinguish your operating style. Your mind naturally navigates several intellectual territories beyond immediate task requirements. These include systems and infrastructure, contemplative frameworks, and Indic knowledge systems. Focusing on executive function, the pattern observed is top-down planning with rapid execution escalation. Exploration quickly converts to execution-grade deliverables, planning to act, and acting to learn what to plan next. Regarding information processing, you exhibit a depth-first, breadth-seeking approach. You demand consultancy-grade treatment, then cross-check against ground truth. This is seen in abstraction comfort, cross-domain synthesis, and a preference for structured formats. Your decision-making architecture is analytical and intuitive, with ground truth as the final arbiter. Key elements include analytical maximizing, internal locus, risk awareness, and stake-calibrated depth. The motivation stack, arranged by depth, reveals 3 layers. The deepest is meaning-making. Above that is mastery in systems, and at the base is security and provision. Each layer supports the ones above. The emotional cognitive interface shows a baseline state of contemplative optimistic. The regulation strategy is cognitive reappraisal via philosophy, utilizing Buddhist framing, planning as coping, astrological reframing, and energy philosophy. In communication, the style is directive with AI and calibrated with humans, reflecting multilingual fluency. Observed traits include directive scope setting and efficient correction with AI, while inferred human interactions are likely warmer and tactically aware. This chart presents your dimensional profile, estimating positions on established personality dimensions relative to a general adult population. High scores are noted in need for cognition, openness to experience, internal locus of control, and future orientation. Your cognitive strengths are genuinely above average capabilities. These include multi-level abstraction, action-oriented intellect, cultural and linguistic fluency, cross-domain synthesis, genuine intellectual curiosity, and ground truth discipline. The shadow side of these strengths reveals potential blind spots. These are tensions to manage consciously: diffused execution, maximizing paralysis, self-reliance tax, and framework comfort. Based on this profile, roles and structures where your operating system generates outsized value include strategy consulting and independent consulting. Secondary fits are program director, policy and think tank research, and strategy to execution roles. You thrive in environments that offer real scope, intellectually serious teams, multi-stakeholder complexity, and long time horizon work. You will chafe in environments with heavy micromanagement, short-term optimization pressure, and roles below your cognitive potential. This slide outlines your horizon plan, spanning short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. The short-term focuses on cash flow stabilization. The medium-term aims for career stabilization. The long-term centers on practice and wealth building. Your behavioral tendencies are predictable shortcuts your mind and habits take. These include scope creep upward, framework before data, challenging expert output, and handling parallel threads simultaneously. They also encompass meaning-seeking under stress, delegating legwork, documenting the process, and late-night strategic thinking. Your AI interaction signature is characterized by a high-agency usage pattern. You treat AI as a high-capability consultant, optimizing for depth and actionability. You maintain an accurate mental model of AI capabilities and retain the architecture for decision-making. It is important to note the limitations of this profile. It cannot see execution follow-through, interpersonal dynamics, emotional range, stress performance, situational context, or selection bias in the topics you brought to AI. In closing, you are a builder philosopher in a generative life transition, navigating career, family, entrepreneurship, and meaning-making. The key is to direct your focus toward depth as a builder. The Josh is real. Direct it.